Hey guys, today is a very special day because me and my friend we're going to kind of do the first presentation of our startup ever, and I'm anxious but I'm also super excited, and I'm going to try and share everything I can. I'm shy. I am going to be filming everything and every single one of the people there, but I would also like to just sit down very quickly to tell you guys about one thing before we go there. Well, sorry if the mic is kind of blowing up right now, but today is the 28th of May 2026, and last Saturday, the 23rd, I believe, I received a really sad news. On Saturday, the body of the Brazilian bodybuilder Gabriel Ganley was found on his apartment. He was only 22 years of age, and he was actually the only content creator that I liked and follow and would really consume the content. He was so charismatic, he was so full of energy. He knew how to have deep conversations, how to motivate people, and when you watched the workout sessions with him, you could see that the guy was putting his blood and soul into each single rep of the session, and he was a huge inspiration. And it's kind of weird for me to see a guy that's younger than me an inspiration, but that's who he was a guy with a lot of energy. He had a lot to shine on this earth still, and sadly he passed away way sooner than he should because of the abuse of steroids and performance enhancers. And why am I saying that, and why I'm not so sad right now? I cried for the last days. I have been depressed, but there's also a lot going on in my life, and people are not going to give me a pass, or I shouldn't actually be getting a pass because a guy that I didn't even know personally passed. But I really want to put more effort in stuff. I've been talking about that in a lot of videos, but seeing a guy that lived on this earth less time than me and was still able to do so much to have a positive effect on tons of people's lives. He was always happy. He was full of dreams, and I really want, even though I didn't get to know him, even though he never met me and would never know who I was, who I am right now, I really want to do something to, remember him, like achieve some goal. And the goal I am going to achieve is the one that I've been procrastinating on achieving, which is getting to up 70 kilograms of body weight. Of course, fully naturally. I'm probably never going to use any type of steroids, not even close to what he was taking. The only thing I would ever take would be the HRT, the hormone reposition therapy, if my doctor prescribed me. And I believe that would be the only reason ever. And of course, you guys will be able to join me in the journey, and let's give it all of our dedications. But right now, I need to put all of my thought and effort in other place, which is my startup. So let's go to my friend's house. I'm going to show him. I'm going to show you guys to him. I'm going to show him to you guys, I guess. And we're going to not talk a lot about this startup, but I'm going to try and show how we are going to prepare for the presentation and how it goes after. See you there. That right there, that little guy. He's Pepinho. He is Pepe, his name. He is my girlfriend's dog, also my dog to some extent. He loves me, he's watching me. Every time I leave my girlfriend's house and I'm all alone, I get quite anxious of forgetting something, like a window open or something in his reach that he could possibly eat throughout the day. So I always record everything on my cell phone, That's what I'm going to do right now, to just have proof that I didn't forget anything. Well. What? Damn, I just got back from our first ever startup presentation. Sorry I didn't record a lot of the whole thing, because I really did want to film a lot more, but shy and I didn't want to like mess it all up by being inconvenient. But god damn, that shit was something really, really cool to do. I'm looking at my face. Let me just to contextualize you guys about everything, me and one of my friends, and a couple of years ago, I had that idea to make a platform, or platform slash application, mobile application that is focused on education, because the apps and platforms that I knew and Henan knew had a lot of inconveniences and also a lot of potential. So we took it upon to ourselves to make something that we want, like solve all of those inconveniences, make it frictionless, make it cool to use, and also we want to help a lot of people with it. We have we really believe in the potential of our project, and Hannah is great. The guy is a genius, and even though I had the idea and I have the vision, he was the one that turned it all into something real, and together we are going to become entrepreneurs. Well, I don't want to talk a lot about how the application works and what it is going to do and how we are going to approach potential clients and stuff like that. Not because I don't want to be copied to some extent. I think that it's common to have competition, and it's actually healthy for all of the markets in the world. But we are a little insecure about the boring sides of creating a business, and because of AI and stuff like that, we are kind of scared that someone might rip it all off and create a just as good application within a week, and make a registration, legally create a patent, I think that's the word. And then we are going to have a harder time trying to, get our slice of the pizza. So I'm going to be showing you guys more about it when everything is actually said and done and we are safe with everything. On the other side, that's not the only reason why I have not been filming and posting all of the videos that I wanted. I had tons of exams and tests in college. I started teaching a couple of people in college, and it is something really cool. It's the only way that I make money right now. Also, I have a lot of plans for the YouTube channel. There's tons of stuff that I want to do that I know are going to be fun to make, fun to watch, and have potential to bring more attention to the channel, make it grow. But we have to prioritize certain things, and I didn't want to mess my semester up and the first presentation of our startup. So just to explain to you what was this presentation, we have a couple of projects in our colleges here in Brazil. I don't know what's the word for it in English, but basically the college, like the university, helps people that have good ideas and want to become entrepreneurs but don't have like the knowledge or the capital to start the business. they make somewhat of a exam, they make some sort of like Shark Tank type of stuff where they decide if they are going to help a business or not to grow. And even though me and Hanan, we know that we can grow this project a lot by ourselves independently, I think it would be a huge shortcut if we had help in the stuff that we don't know about, because we never created a business before. And also they help us with a lot of exposure. They are going to open a couple of doors for a couple of events where we are going to create new connections with people that might become clients or help us in our journey. Of course, we are not taking everything for granted. We know that it's actually quite rare for entrepreneurs to, score a huge hit with their first business. But we are so excited to be like getting out of our comfort zones and actually doing stuff, seeing progress. And I don't know what end this is going to have, but I really want to record while, going through the journey, because I really want to have it all documented. And I want to, if we get successful, I want to inspire other people to go out and live their lives, trying to make their dreams come true, as Shia LaBeouf once said. And yeah, today I still have to go to the gym. As I said in the beginning of the video, I am going to hit my goals in the gym. I feel so sad, but also so motivated with what happened to young Ganley. He was a huge inspiration for me to chase my dreams and go to the gym, give it my all. And now that the tragedy has happened, I don't want his energy to be forgotten. I really want to live my best, live it all. Of course, I don't want to, shine bright and, pass early. But if I'm going to live only once, and this is my only opportunity in this world, then the least that I could do is to actually live, not be a bystander watching life go by. Damn, I made a video in this exact same place in my girlfriend's house talking about how I was watching my life fly by. And in this time, ever since that video, not much changed. But at the same time, the little steps that I've taken were really meaningful to me. Really, really meaningful. I'll keep you guys updated, and hopefully in a couple of years, someone is going to watch this video after I'm like really strong and wealthy, and people are able to see, damn, this guy, he was anyone, he had an idea, he dedicated himself towards his goals, and he achieved a lot more than what he would have achieved if he accepted his position, his place. Now I'm going to study a little bit for my exam that I have on Monday, 4 or 5 days from now. Hopefully I'll have news sooner rather than later. And next week I'm going to become older. Well, I see you in the next episode of this journey. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry for anything. And chase your dreams. Don't let your dreams be dreams. See you.